The grace and the peace of God the Father and our Lord Jesus Christ be with each and every one of you as I welcome you again to your morning devotion right here at the Homebase Ministries Network. This is your cup of Joe. Good morning to the evangelist Dexter Friday Sambri de la Rosa. Top of the morning to you and the family, man, and the Enrock family under Pastor Hill Richardson. And to all of the listeners across every one of our social media networks. Today we are in the book of Ezekiel chapter 19, coming from verses 7. And Ezekiel writes that the second prince likewise had the same attitude as the prior and used his knowledge to wage war against the nations, and he was successful, attributing his victories to what he describes as the noise of his roaring. Verse 8, because of the noise of his roaring, Ezekiel says that there came a united attack upon him from who he calls the nations, and they attacked him from every side, from what he calls the provinces, then describing his defeat as if they captured him, as the capturing of a young lion. He then tells us that they spread their net over him, and he was taken in their pit. The provinces would indicate the source of the consolidated attack upon him, seeing that the united front aligned to the Babylonian Empire. Hope you start seeing where this is heading. Verse 9, upon his capture, he was imprisoned and put in chains and taken before the king of Babylon. And there he was silenced and lost his rule, which is described as him losing his voice. This losing his voice directly pertained to losing his power and is also an embarrassing occurrence. Verse 10 describes how thy mother was prosperous because of the ways of the young lion. Ezekiel writes, she was like a vine in thy blood. She fed on the things that he did and was not concerned of the consequences. Now this mother here, other than literal, is also Jerusalem being spoken of more so, seeing that eventually all were taken into captivity. They were all taken into the said captivity of Babylon. So the place is determined as the mother on a greater scale because of the persons that it produces. You understand what I just said? The place is considered the mother because of the persons that it produces. It's like aligning a place known for producing violent persons and is known for crime and wrongdoings. I'm sure you can identify some area where, because of the nature of the things that go on there or the behaviors of the people who come from there, just because of the origin, all people are expected to be the same. That place would be as how Ezekiel describes this here as the mother, seeing it produces persons that can be identified. Verse 11 now continues.